Hey guys, how are you? Today I'm going to show you the painting that I've completed since I think I started May, maybe June, but I think from May until now, which is September. I don't do a mention review every month because a lot of times I don't even have one finished. So I decided to do it every 3 to 4 months. So that's what I'm going to show you now. So get a drink, sit back, relax, and let me show you what I've been up to for the last 4 months. See you in a minute. Alright guys, and the first thing I'll do is I will show you the little one to get them out of the way. I have completed 6 of the 12 months of the year mini dazzles and DSCs. And I want to show these to you. We have a thrill. So cute. I like it. I love the birds. I like the way the bird turned out. It looked really good in the tamer. And we have May. I love tulip. I think that's a tulip. I love tulips. They're not favorite. We have June. I love the way the fire and the tinsel turned out. So pretty. The sky turned out really pretty too. The clouds. So pretty. So that's June. Then we have July. With the lighthouse. I love the water. I love the way the water turned out. The transition in the colors. I think they turned out very nice. So that's July. We have August. It's a deep sea type thing with palm trees. And what is that? Yeah. I like this one too. It's not you want to go on a cruise. I don't know why, but it does. So that's August. And then we have September. This is the one I completed the other day. I love the apple trees. Love it. So pretty. That was my favorite thing to do. It's the tree. So those are the little ones that I've done. So I thought I'd show you those and get those out of the way. So give me 1 minute. I'm gonna talk the camera and then I'll get the other canvases. I'll be right back. Alright. And the first one we have here, this cutie. This is very funny. Now, this is the Rita Hanya. It is 32.8 by 40.6 centimeter. I started this June. No, I did not start June. I started this March the 2nd. And I finished it April the 17th. I couldn't remember if I'd shown you this one or not. So I wanted to learn it just in case I didn't. I got this off Amazon. This has 38 colors and it has 3 ABs. As you can see, it has a little bit of confetti. I thought it had quite a bit of confetti. This is in the flowers. Now down here there's a lot of color blocking that even the background, as you can see, it's not just one color. It just had Quite a different teddy. Now over here, it had more colorful things, but yeah, and the rabbit, it had a lot of colorful things that now the flowers did not. I love this one. I love Rita Kanya. I did. This is a round. It is a full drill. And this was my, I don't know what it was. I failed to write it down. I don't know. Anyway, I finished that in March. No, I did not. I finished that in April. Like I said, I couldn't remember if I showed you that one, so I wanted to bring it just in case. Now the next one I did, I'm gonna lay it on top here. The Flintstones. Again, I couldn't remember if I'd shown you that it's part of the quarterly or everybody is with you. This one I did in, I lost my page. Just a minute, guys. This is the Flintstones. It is, who is it? WDEI. I don't know who that is. All of the Hannibal there, whoever owns the Flintstones. This is, I think, 32.9 by 37.8 centimeter flare drill. I started this January the 29th, but I didn't finish it in 86. And there's really, I don't know why, guys, but I didn't. I told you, I really slowed down. I'm slower these days. I don't know why, but I just am. I did this for the Retro Cult Classic event. This had 22 colors. It had 2 IDs. It also had, 20,064 diamonds. I like to know that. It took me 70 hours over 52 days, just to say. Now, I did not work on this consecutively, so take that in mind. I did do additional enhancements. I did not to the Theory Dunny. And what I did is I enhanced all of their accessories. I took IDs in Dino color. I put, let's see, I gotta look. IDs in Daddy Doe. And then IDs was charted in Daddy's necklace. I put, let's see, IDs in their lips, and Wilma and Daddy's lips. IDs were charted in Kettle's bow. Fred, I put Mocha Winter, what's that called? Mocha Winter Green Sparkler in thread ties. And Dan in his hat, I put IDs. I was going to IDs in his club, and I forgot. Well, I was halfway done with it and realized what I did, and I was not going to redo it. I put, let's see, what is that? What is that? I got to turn this around in a minute. Hold on, Dad. I can't see. Why did I put IDs there? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh! I know what it is. I thought, wait, that's not an accessory. Okay. This down here got me all confused. I thought, what the heck is that? Did that turn his Fred's shirt and all of Fred's shirt, the orange in his shirt, it's an ID. The whole shirt, ID. Tied into the dude too. Barney, the little X that it makes in his shirt, I put a claw tube here on the end of each line, and then the X itself, I'll put a black 30 in his. And let's see. And then Momma's necklace. Did I say Momma's necklace? It had an ID. So that's everything I did to this. I just enhanced their accessories. I didn't really, go too wild. I just wanted to bring a little more sparkle than what it had. I love the Flintstones. Since that when I was little, a child, I loved the Flintstones so much that we got out of school at 3 o'clock. The Flintstones came on at 4, and my mom made sure she had me home every day by 3 o'clock because I loved the Flintstones. I would not miss them. I had to have them. Had to watch them. I watched the Flintstones at 4, the Jetsons at 4:30, and then 2 episodes of the Brady Bunch. Yes, that's what I did every day. And I ate a dipped over ice cream. Chocolate. That was the Flintstones, and again I completed that in May, and that was for the Retro Folk Classic. And that was hosted by Stacy, which is, oh Lord, I get her name all the time. I say it wrong. Ritzy Ditsy Craft, Stacy Ritzy Ditsy Craft, and then Christopher Colossus. So, that was that. And then I have this beauty right here. I'll have to move it back and forth so you can see because I don't want to pause the camera to write it. This is Trick or Treat by Reagan to the Check. This is from Art and Soul. Sadly, they are no longer around, so I can't link their shop. But this one is, let's see the side, a 50 by 74 round drill. It has 3 IDs and 2 soldiers as enhancement, that it's a full crystal canvas. So, it's a full crystal, but it had 3 IDs and 2 fairy dust as enhancement, additional enhancement. I did not put any more enhancements in this. I thought it had enough sparkle. I love the crystals in the snow down here, or the snow. And then it has IDs. I love it. And then there's crystals in the pumpkin's eyes and nose and mouth. And then you have IDs in the bear's stomach, white IDs in the eyes. You have a lot of the fairy dust up here in the background. The purple fairy dust and the blue fairy dust. Let's see. Well, all this white down here, all that white, every bit of it, ADs. That was a pain in the you know what, and that was the store I had always had. Yeah, no fun to do that. And yeah, I love the painting, don't get me wrong, but to do the AD, no. I love this color crystal here, this blue crystal. That was so pretty to do. I feel a drill. Yep, one popped out. Shoot. I don't even see where it popped out. Huh. I'll have to let my mom check to see. Oh, I think that's it. Right here. Get that in there. Get in there. I don't have time to talk with you. Get in there. No. In the hole, dummy. Get, no. Right there. Stay. Stay. No, you're not going to stay. You're stubborn. Okay. I'll let it right there and let my mama help me put it back on. Okay. So this took me, I don't know if I told you, but it took me 70 hours to do the other 52 days. Which, I know, that's the wrong one. Looking at the wrong one. I thought, wait, I just said that. No. I started this March the 4th. I finished it May the 8th. It took me 54 hours and 31 minutes over 29 days. This had 50 colors. And like I said, it had 3 ADs and 2 theory deaths. And it's very, very, very confetti heavy. And I mean very confetti heavy. So there's that one. Then the next one I did was this beauty upside down. That is still a beauty. Red Cover Bridge by Chuck Tinson. Let's see when I started this. I started this April the 23rd, and I finished it May the 30th. I got this off Amazon. This had 40 colors. Is it 40? Yeah. Plus 5 IDs. And it had 17,784 diamonds. This took me 44 hours and 16 minutes to complete over 27 days. Additional enhancement, I used the enhanced attack from DT the sparklers. Except I did not put the flockies in the flowers. I did not use those. But it had some sparklers up here in the trees. Had some fairy dust in the flowers. There's some ADs in the flowers. There's some fairy dust and ADs up here in the sky. Let's see what else it had. Or pixie dust. It's like King calls them. Not fairy dust. It had crystals. It had glitter drills. They were, let's see if I can find where they were. Look. See if I can find some for you. I want to say they were in the flowers. No, I think they were in the sky up here. Yeah, they were up here in the sky. They were spread out, sprinkled in the sky. And then you had, that's about it. You had some sparklers. They just spread out in the flowers and the skies. They're very pretty. And then the ADs and the bridge itself and on the roof. So this is very pretty. I really like this. This was a full drill. It is around. This is not this completion of the year and the 66th completion of all time. Now completions have really slowed down this year because I've been so busy. This time last year, I did 3 championships, the drills and chills last year. I don't know if I'll complete one this year. But you know what? It's okay. It's all about the fun. It's not a race, right? Okay. And the next one I did was this. Judy, it's called Steal Her Voice. It's in the Art Club. It's licensed through Disney. I got this off the Home Shopping Network. There was 4 of these. There was Ariel and Ursula, Cinderella and the Evil Stepmother, oh my god, Aurora and Maleficent, not either, I couldn't remember her. And, oh boy, I can't remember the other one, not off the top of my head. Snow White and the Evil Queen, that's it. And I did this one for Mermaids and Magic. I co-hosted Mermaids and Magic. I started this 96. I finished it June the 2nd. There were 4 colors. No, there weren't 4 colors. Yeah, well, there were 4 colors plus there was 1 ID and 2 fairy discs. So 7 colors total. There's 18,600 diamonds. Additional enhancement, I put this little, it's called what's it called? An AD float, drills in her hair, in her head piece. And then I put some white pearls around it, just to kind of, like a hair flash. And then all this green was the green fairy dust that was charted in it. And then there were all of the red in her hair with fairy dust. And that's the only additional enhancement that I did, I think. Yeah. There were yellow IDs in her eyes. All this green in her tail with the fairy dust. Was that white fairy dust? Let me look. Did I write that down? I don't know if
This is a reminder. Schedule live.
That did Damon over here started talking. She talks all the time. Let's see. The fairy dust. No, that's it. No, the white was not a fairy dust. So that was this one. I really enjoyed this one. Oh, and this purple. No, it's not. Never mind. I enjoyed doing this one. The only thing, she doesn't have any eyes, and that was kind of creepy to me. And then, of course, the one thing about these are the background. it takes the either to do the background and it kind of blends in the same color of another. But you do it, and I'm not one to do the background first and then the middle. I can't do that. I have to do some left to right, which kinda I like that because it gives me a variety. It breaks it up a little bit. So there's that one. Let me get my next one. It is this little baby right here. Little Frosty. Now, there's a story to why I did this one. Alright, this is Frosty the Snowman Chitties. Again, it's not the same people that licensed the Flintstones. I started it June 26th. I started it at GLE. And I finished it July 23rd. So that's because I didn't work on it consecutively. I mean, this thing didn't take no time once I really sat down and did it. I had Ender the Sky Dragon, the Titsy Stick, kitted up to take the GLE, and it's a little bitty baby. It's out this size. Well, I kind of left the canvas in the box when I kitted up, and the mom asked if I needed a box, and I said no, I was done with it. Well, I threw it away. Yep, I threw it away. I was so sad because that's retired and I can't even get it now. So I wanted something else to kit up, something small. I took two canvases. I took this one and I took one of the art dot ones. And you know, the 12, not the newest set, but the third set of 12, I took one of those. I just read it. So I took this and I started this at GLE. I got the top row done. That's all I got done at GLE. This one had, let's see, a total of 10 colors. So it had 8 colors with 2 fairy dust drills. And the fairy dust was in his pipe and in his, yeah, that's what I thought. Up here in his hat, the tint in his hat. And that's it. That's the idea. And then hint this anymore. This is just a quick little, honestly, I only took this because I needed something small. And I finished it just to get it done. Otherwise, I would have done the set and on Christmas. At Christmas. This had 4,860 diamonds. It's all color blocking, all of it. It is a full drill. This is my second completion of the year and my 68th of all time. Okay. Then the next one was this little guy. I did a postage deal on him, so I'm not going to go into much detail. But this one is from Italia Diamante Creations on Canvas. Now up here it does say Diamond on Canvas, but she had changed her name of the company to Italia Diamante Creations on Canvas. Sadly, she is closing her doors October the 1st. And I've had a hard time with that one died because she had some really high quality canvases. She really did. I really enjoyed this one. Just had a total of 19 colors and 2 fairy dusts. They all had 2 fairy dusts in them. This one had 12 paintings in them. And this is the spring palette. And this is palette number, oh boy. Oh, it killed me here. Talent number 3. And I started this June the 6th, and I finished this July 23rd. Again, I didn't do this consecutively. It took me 34 hours and 13 minutes over 23 days. It was sent to me solid deal. It was sent to me as a sneak peek. And I love this one. I love it. I do. The only problem I had is right down here, and I say down here, from here down, the last 2 rows, and only the last 2 rows, from here about here down, did not have any glue, and I see 2 missing. I have to let my mom take care of that too. See, I had to put glue like from here down on the last 2 rows, and for some reason these 2 right here did not want to stay. I don't know why. So that is it. That the rest of it was sticky. It was no problems at all. Just from here down, it's like I just missed the 2 rows. I don't know. The fairy dust was the dark color up in here in the background, and the other color was the orange color in its ears and the glasses, and just throughout him. So this was my 8th completion of all time and my 64th completion of all time. No, my 8th completion of the year, my 59th completion of all time. And then I have this little guy right here that I finished. I'll be honest, I don't know when I finished it. So I can't even tell you what completion it is because I don't know when I finished it. And there's the drills. I'm finding drills everywhere. I don't see it. I think that's just an extra one because I don't see it anywhere. So I'll ask my mom when she gets in here. Okay, so anyways, this is a birthday gift from my cousin, and I wrote nothing down on this either. I just said it very synthetic heavy, it's acrylic drills. It does have 26 colors and no special. This is a budget kit from Amazon. It was a gift, so I do show budget gift kit if they are a gift. It's a very, very, very synthetic heavy the dragon was. Now the background, even the background was not all one color, that it had a lot of confetti in like the white part. The dragon, very, very confetti heavy. And I had a hard time seeing the symbols. They're very dark. So this one took me a while because I would do it for a while and I'd have to stop and take a break because this took me for a while. Okay. And the next one is this little kitty. This is Easter Dragon by Randall Stangler. It's a DSE. I started it July 1st. I finished it August 7th. this has, oh boy, the 53 colors and 3 IDs, plus 3 IDs, so a total of 56 colors. I didn't do any more enhancement to it. It had 24,776 diamonds. I love this. I love Randall Thingler. I do. And I would do a Thingler a month if I could. It's a full drill. Let's see. There were IDs sprinkled throughout the white ID, or the, not white, that is I don't know, I didn't write it down. Why didn't I write it down? But it's a off-white yellow, it's a yellow, duh. It threw out the rabbit, and you had the turtle ID outlined in the marble, or the egg, not marble, duh. It's an egg, Tammy. Something wrong with me, guys. And then you had IDs in this egg. And, let's see what else. You had the green ID in these leaves. Yeah, so this was a lot of fun, guys. I really had fun with this one, too. I love Randall Thingler. You know, like I said, I could do a Thingler a day if I had to. Okay. 2 more to go, guys. Then we have this little cutie. This is another Italia Diamante Creations on Canvas. Again, this is the spring palette, and this is palette 2. Oh, and both of these I'm using for the Adrian event, because they're little mice. So, at least I think that's a mouse. It's a mouse. Okay. I know it is, because she told me it was. Okay. I was trying to see where the drills were, the specials were. Anyway, this has, oh, and by the way, Catherine has all resin drills. Flare drills. These are flare drills. I started this July the 25th, and I finished it September the 1st. It took me 37 hours and 33 minutes over 24 days. I didn't work consecutively. This had 20 colors with 2 IDs. 2 theory discs. I'm trying to see what it were. The blue theory dust is sprinkled throughout this little die. And then the beige theory dust is also sprinkled throughout this little die. Yeah. They're on mouse. So this one was my, let's see if I wrote this in them. Oh, and this one had no issues with the glue. It was perfect. This one was my not completion of the year and my 70th of all time. Is that right? Hold on. I think I messed up. No, I didn't. That's right. My 70th of all time. Now this one, I don't know if I can get it on the bed. It's a big one. I'm gonna try. Oh boy. I'm not need Mom to rescue me on this one, Mom. I need help. I think. Yep. Hold on, Dad. She's coming. I should have known this. I gotta call it somewhere. Dirt and drills, don't lose them. They came off because of tinnitus. So you did them through a losing here?
Trouble is, you don't know what to come off of.
Yeah, I do. I know exactly there. Thank you, Mom. This one is Rainbow Witch, and she is a beauty. I love her. I did this one for the Pride event, which I did win the grand prize with a $100 Domino Emporium gift card. This was a gift from Ed. We all know Ed Doodle. She gifted me this to the Pride event. I was telling her I didn't know if I had a Pride canvas. And she knew I wanted it and didn't think she'd ever get to it, and she gifted it to me. And I love her. She is beautiful. Rita Hanya is one of my very favorite artists. I love this render guide. I really love the way they rendered her. I love the hair. It's beautiful. I even love her little shirt here, how it makes a heart. I love the way they rendered the hat here. It almost looks like it's sheer, kinda. It's just beautiful. It's perfect. Like, and these stars right here were all crystal, 310 crystal. But these 310 crystals were more like a smoky, dark gray to me. That's what they looked like. And they were beautiful. I loved these crystals. They're not, that I've never seen a 310 crystal like this. These were more like a smoky gray to me. I don't know if I can bring it up to show you. Help me out here and zoom in. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if the team will teach it out, but it's absolutely beautiful. This is so sparkly, guys. So sparkly. I started this on June the 2nd, and I finished it on September the 23rd, again, not consecutively. This was, let's see if I can find the size. It's a 55.6 to 75.9 centimeters. This is a round drill. This had, let's see what it had. Does it tell me? Did I write it down? Of course I didn't write the total number. Oh wait, here it is. Duh. It had a total of 56 colors, and 2 of those were AVs, and 1 crystal, and 5 fairy dust. It had a ton, and I mean a ton, of picture drills. Let's see. Is it did I write down the total number as? Nope, I did not. Of course I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I love the way her eyes are rendered. They're very, very pretty. You got ADs and fairy dust. Well, fairy dust. I'm trying to figure out what the ADs are right off the top of my head. The crystal was only in the third, in the magic note here. And this hair is made up of ADs and fairy dust. All of it. That's what all of the ADs and fairy dust were in the hair. And she is gorgeous. She is by far, out of all of the ones that I've shown you tonight, she's my favorite. She is. I love Rita Hanya. And I don't care what she does, I love it. Or it's also known as Aria Illustrations. But yeah, she's a beauty. That is everything that I have done up to date. I probably will not do another one of these until the end of the year, which by then I'll be doing the end of the year reviews, so I'm more than likely want to do another one of these quarterly. And I'll try to do better and do them at least every 3 months, even if I don't have anything new. I'll just come on here and say I didn't have anything new. But that's all I have to use tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It does help. Like, subscribe, comment. It all helps with the channel, with the algorithm. And I read every comment and I will reply to every comment. Unless it's an event, and sometimes I do get overwhelmed. I do hurt them, but I may not always comment that I do read them. Please know that. But that's all I have to you now. Remember to always love yourself, to love others, let others love you. And always remember what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And on that note, I'm going to get off here and go do some diamond painting for the rest of the night. And I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what you've done for the last few months. And I always love seeing your finishes. Feel free to post them in my Facebook group. I always have that listed below. I would love to see your finishes. But you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see you in my next video, in my next live. Bye guys.